stuck in sand. But you know, you could have spotted that. I mean, it was a hill of sand and I rode into it. And there's stuck and there's unstuck, and that was stuck. Now I'm unstuck. But at least it's a light enough bike for a little bloke like me to be able to sort out. So it's good to know that if you get stuck in sand, you can get out of it, which is good. Yeah, it'd be nice to have company sometimes, but you know the feeling of being on the road, on your bike? Well, it just makes up for the things you haven't got. I mean, I'm going around the world, so what's not to like about that? Transecting Death Valley are all sorts of little back roads with fantastic names like Stovepipe Wells and Furnace Creek and Badwater Basin, which is 282 feet below sea level. Yeah, all fabulous, and the bike's handling it really well, and we're going to all sorts of wonderful places, and yeah, sort of having a great time. On-road riding. The bike is mostly on road right now because the off-road sections will happen in the Andes, but at speed it covers distance smoothly, and at moderate speeds like 100 kilometers per hour with efficient riding it achieves about 15 kilometers per litre. Some people say to me, when you find a beautiful place, don't you want to spend weeks there and find it difficult to leave? And this is a place where that's happened to me, where I just don't want to go. I'm 3 miles south of Big Sur on the Pacific Coast Highway, and a charming family have just let me just stay in their little caravan on their land overlooking the Pacific Ocean just for a night or two. And whilst I don't know the names of these plants growing on the edge of this garden, I do know that's the Pacific Ocean, and it stretches right out there for a very long way to Japan and North and South Korea and Australia and New Zealand, and that's the only thing separating me from there, and that's where I'm going to end up soon. This is the Golden Gate Bridge leading into San Francisco, and it's one of the most iconic bridges in the world. The simplicity of the bike is what is giving me confidence. The stripped down detail means there's less to go wrong. I don't want to spend the trip fixing a bike, but rather move around the world and focus on what I'm doing. But the bike's handling really well, nothing's dropped off it, and it feels really robust like I always felt it was. But these conditions are seriously testing it, and it's going very well. Light enough to be manoeuvrable, of course, you know, like I said, for a little bloke like me. You don't need a heavy bike, so in that sense it works very well. The tyres are excellent, the TKC 70s are gripping really well actually, and as long as I don't puncture, then you know, 100%. And the suit's keeping me nice and cool. So overall, you know, the project's going quite well. I hate getting stuck in sand, but as you can see, it's quite an isolated part of the Baja Desert. One of the most, you know, I suppose one of the least populated areas in the whole of Mexico. So there's not a lot of people here, so you get stuck there, you don't get out unless you sort it out.